All right, there we go. It's the Love Doctor show on Thursday. That's Tuesday's later. This is Thursday. I don't even know what the date is. We'll figure that out later. But anyway, we're about to start the show. The topic this week is woulda, coulda, shoulda. Happy New Year, all of you. Happy New Year. Yeah, we're live. We're live. Happy New Year. It's good to see you. We're going to start the show in a minute. Call your people. Tell them get here on Facebook. It's time for us to do this one. This is going to be a good topic. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And it's about time for resolutions. Huh? I think it's an appropriate topic for New Year's. Hey, I saw the heart pass by. I don't know who that was, but thank you for tuning in. We got a couple of people so far. So just so you know, these are Happy New Year. Happy New Year. These are, they're on my website, LloydDennis.com. You can see all of the shows. Actually, you can see the ones that I've done straight on Facebook Live, but you can also listen to the ones that I did before that. So we're trying to put all of these up. So I've learned how to download this and get it up on YouTube. And when you get it up on YouTube, that means you can listen to it at any time. So we're going to try and document all of this, the whole course, as we like to call it. We are trying to teach a course. And they like to let the step I've learned over the years and in my own life and watching other people, paying a lot of attention to other people, trying to share that so other people can benefit from it. That's the only good knowledge is. If you know something and you don't share it, you're kind of a waste of benefit. Thank you. I see folks pressing that like button. All right. Thanks for coming on board. We're going to be good today. This is a special New Year's show. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's some. We're going to talk about those words and how impossible they are. So we got a little bit to go. Y'all not going to hear this tune today, but the tune that we're going to do is by Louisiana Woman by Big Frank and Lil Frank. I don't know if y'all ever got out to hear Big Frank and Lil Frank, but they are amazing. What's up, Monte? I see you. Latanya. Hey, what's up, God? I'm right here. We're right here about to do this thing. Oh, I'm feeling the love. Look at that little heart went across the screen. Hey, Phyllis, Happy New Year. Got a little dap from Monty. This is it. This is nice. Yeah, getting all this stuff. Uh-oh, I think we're about to start. Yes, indeed. We're going to start the show in a little bit. You guys don't get to hear the music. And I was told that I shouldn't try to sing, but I may do it anyway. I don't care. I'm having too much fun. They're going to move my show, though. My show is going to move till... you saw it? Okay, you saw them, Monty? They're bad, huh? Big Frank and Little Frank. Thanks, Latanya. I intend to do my thing. Thank you. You know, you reach a certain point in life. I told somebody, you get to be about 65 years old. You're going to do whatever you want anyway. And everybody knows that I don't know how to be embarrassed. As long as I'm doing me. I guess I would be embarrassed if I did something that wasn't me, but I'm going to do me. Here we go. So yeah, the show's going to be Tuesdays at 2 p.m. So they're going to call the 2 p.m. hour the OG. So I don't know what day, but Paul's going to be in that same time slot. I don't know what day he's going to be on, but there's a few of us going to be in that time slot. So 2 p.m. on Tuesdays after next week. Yes, indeed. Got a little reggae going on in my head, so you see me bouncing. That's because I'm listening to some reggae stuff. Yes. All right. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. We're up. There we go. On a Sunday kind of love. Yes, indeed. Hey, I love to laugh. Yep. Yes, that's the read. The lead in is reading now. Sunday kind of love. Yeah. Whew. Oh, South Carolina. All right, Latan. Let's go and say that. Yes, indeed. Love this on the square. That's where I'm at. That's where I am. That's what I want. So I'm not. I must be listening in the wrong. No, I hear. So, is there some reason I don't hear myself, Jazz? I don't hear me. I heard the music. I heard the music. So Jazz, come and check me out. Make sure I'm technically hooked up like I'm supposed to be. Well, welcome to the Love Doctor Show. You're on WBOK 1230 AM. And online, we're at WBOK1230am.com. So, okay. So I just got the wrong headphones on. That's what it is. He says, keep talking. So what I want, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And hey, Marvin, I see you there. Happy New Year. So I have a new saying this year for New Year, that we ought to make fewer resolutions and we ought to have more resolve. How's that sound? Did you fix me? I'm fixed. I'm all fixed. Thank you, Jazz. Jazz fixed my hearing. Yeah, I get tired of resolution. Just more resolve. Whatever you decide you're going to do it. Hey, Sandra. 18-wheeler Hester is listening from Missouri. Go ahead on. Happy New Year, son. This is the sister that was really part of getting all of us to pay more attention to what's going on in the schools. She stood up in a big way and kind of got many others involved. So thank you for that. And thanks for tuning in. I consider that an honor. So let me do you're tuned into a Thursday evening, so it's going to be Tuesday evening in a couple of weeks. A Thursday evening masterclass on the art, science, and power of love. So right now I want you to take a couple of minutes, show some love to your people, and send out the group text, make the call, make sure they know that the class is about to start, because we do this for a purpose. I try to have some fun doing it, but the reason we do it is because we want people to have better lives. We want people to have lives that are not messed up. Because I don't know anyone who wants their life to be messed up. So when I see a messed up life, it's usually because somebody didn't know or understand something, or they're listening to the wrong people, which means they don't know or understand something. And a lot of people consider it luck, and I guess there is a certain amount of luck, but there's also a lot of people just doing stuff that don't make no sense. And they just haven't figured it out because maybe they're just not in an environment where people learn stuff like that. My name is Lloyd Dennis. They call me the Love Doctor, and I want your life to get better right now. And I want it to get better because you know better, because you make better decisions. The lesson today is coulda, woulda, shoulda. Those are three words that, to me, that's the dumbest words on the planet, but we're going to get into that a little bit later when I read the column. Anyway. As I do every week, I get to do my silverback pitch. And right now I want to reach out to any of the brothers in the audience who who want to make a difference, who want a better future, who want this city to be a better city. And the only way to do that is that we got to grab some young people, and we got to help them see themselves in the future in a different way. That's kind of what we do in the Silverback Society. We grab some little brothers in 8th grade, which, by the way, is a time in their life where they're very, very, very easy, or it's easier to help them formulate new behavior at that point. The adolescent mind is just ready to do something different from the last generation. And we know that because we see our children sometimes getting a little rebellious. But in the case of the Silverback Society, that provides an opportunity. So you may be the guy that some boys need to inspire them to make themselves something of themselves. You know, so in the Silverback Society, you don't have to go it alone. We work in teams. We make it easy for brothers to have an enduring impact on young men who will be able to see the possibilities in themselves because they got to know us. So you can go to silverbacksociety.com, look around, and click that join button. The website will collect the information, and I'll be in touch soon. Or we have a phone number. You can call 504-208-1034. And so once again, you might be the next Silverback Society superhero. Right now, we got about 120 of them. The brothers say that they love it, and I tell you, it's exciting just to be in the middle of that kind of force, that kind of collection of men in the community. And these are all great guys. So anyway, right now we're going to read the column. And like I said, I did this 26 years ago, so the tone of it may sound a little bit different. But I enjoy it. So I don't read these before the show. I don't read them, and it's on purpose because I want to read it just like I wrote it 26 years ago. This past Friday, my business required that I visit one of the local bastions of intelligence and righteous ideology. Needless to say, such a place is one which always welcomes the stimulation of a conversation with your love doctor. Unfortunately, I'm having to limit these forays into the business establishments of my friends. As you can imagine, the love doctor's presence in a workplace has a severe impact on productivity as folks gather around to witness the wisdom and wit flowing from my tongue as smoothly and effortlessly as they flow from my fingertips. He was something. On this particular visit, a writer friend of mine volunteered to offer a topic for my column. I wouldn't be surprised if several columns result from this visit. 3 C's, as I will call my friend, is the same energetic and expressive woman who inspired the number 2 column, Does Romance Have to End with Marriage? 3C began her suggestion by expressing her frustration with a certain behavior of her husband. Yeah, he'll go watch a game or something with his buddies, and on his way out, I'll tell him to bring home some milk for the baby. Then he always comes home without the milk. At this point, from the look of 3 C's, I know her husband always regrets coming home without the milk, diapers, or whatever else he should have brought home for his child. His behavior is unintentional since when asked, 3 C's admitted that the guy is always willing to go right back out and get whatever he had forgotten. Further conversation reveals that 3C is not completely dissatisfied with her husband's fatherhood. He keeps the baby just fine. 3C is really upset because her hubby's mind doesn't work like she thinks it should. He should have remembered, was what she declared in indignant frustration. Before I began my analysis of 3C's situation, first let me state that in today's America, we fellows can make things more peaceful at home if we make the effort to include some child rearing and housekeeping items in our mental checklist. Remember, it's the thought that counts. Either that or we must somehow get our wives to understand how those of us who grew up playing with cars, trucks, and tractors, footballs, toy soldiers, and cowboy and Indian stuff might have different thought processes than those who grew up playing with dolls and dollhouses. but that's a topic for a column. Notice I've highlighted two words, should've and frustration, in the previous paragraphs. If you've been reading The Love Doctor for a while, you may be astute enough to have realized by now that there is a frequently occurring relationship between them. The English language has a strange twist. There are a few phrases which, according to Webster's Knight Collegiate Dictionary, are sometimes used to express futurity from a point of view in the past. In other words, they are used to describe something in the past as if it were before it happened. These phrases are would have, should have, and could have. They imply the possibility of changing something in the past, a clear impossibility usually presented to you or me to make us accept blame or be uncomfortable with ourselves. I wish you would have. You could have helped me to. Or you know what you should have, or ways people try to make you or me feel bad about something we can no longer change. They are used to point out things that are impossible to do anything about. It's simple. What should have been wasn't. It could have been maybe. Perhaps it would have been. But it didn't, so it's not. It's just a way of wasting time talking about nothing when we ought to spend our time discussing what can be or will be. Look at what my friend 3C said about her husband. He should have remembered. No wonder she's frustrated. That's not possible. How can somebody remembered? The fact is that he didn't remember. 3C has to accept that fact. She has to make a decision. She either has to accept the forgetfulness, break off the relationship, or content herself with doing her best to influence hubby into behavior she feels is more appropriate. The point is that we should always discuss what is or what will be. What is simply is. Everything that has occurred in the past is responsible for what is, and until someone builds a time machine, we are stuck with accepting everything up until now. About the only other thing you can do about it is feel frustrated or guilty, losing valuable time and energy which could be better spent trying to affect what will be. Look, if you find yourself in an argument with someone and would've, could've, and should've begun to pop up, stop arguing. You aren't going to solve a problem. You are involved in trying to place blame, make someone feel guilty, or venting your frustration on someone else, none of which will change your situation. If you really want to improve something, start a conversation based on the future. Ask your lover to respect your feelings now and next time. Ask for help in the future. Offer specific suggestions for improvement. Choose a course of action. The only way to change the future is to do something now. You see, now is the only time you can ever do anything. This is the minute that counts. The last one is gone. What is, and what should have been never was. There you go. How about that? How about that? And right about now, we need to slide off in a break. But before we go to the break, we change the music. This month's Local Love Notes features Louisiana Woman by Big Frank and Lil Frank. And hey, Jazz, you familiar with these brothers, right? Oh, bro. Wait, where do we play on St. Bernard? Oh, man, it's a famous. See, yeah. And on Fridays, they had LaRue's out in the East at the Wyndham Hotel. Look, that's where I saw him last week. Crank it up for him, bro. Let them enjoy this. I'm saying, mama, darling. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, indeed. Y'all, right now, we listen, we listening to Big Frank and Lil Frank. Y'all can't hear it. Let me see, maybe I can play it for you. I hope y'all can hear that. These brothers be rocking. Yes, indeed. Can't hear the music? Still can't hear it? Golly. Yes, indeed. All right. They rocking, huh? Oh, them boys. It's a father and son. Yeah. It's a father and son. And see, every Friday they over at the Rouge. I think this show starts about 7-ish. Yes, indeed. Look, so we try to feature some local music on the show because we got some great artists in the city of New Orleans, and we got to give them a play. I mean, you're on the radio, you got to give the local talent a play, you know? Man, my hair's a mess. That's what happens when it's cold, dry weather. It acts like that. Yes, indeed. I'm letting them listen. You see what I did, Jazz? Yes, indeed. So I can let y'all listen to the music. I hope y'all enjoyed that. That's our. So right now I'm listening to commercials. That's where we are now. But hey, you know what? I can take another pair of. Let me see. We're learning as we go. So I'm trying to learn how to properly produce a Facebook Live performance. Oh man, I have too much fun. Maybe I think sometimes people resent that you. Oh yeah, that's nice, really great music, really great music. I get out and listen to this music. That's what me and my boo do. That's one of the things that we have in common. We love this good music. So that's what we do. That's what we do. I'm trying to. Yeah. Oh wow. Almost thought I lost y'all. But we're back. Mona's Accents commercial right now. So support these folks because they're supporting Black radio. They're supporting Mona's, Liberty Bank. We got to take care of our own, y'all. We got to take care of our own. This is not the topic for the show, but I have the 3/5 rule. I have the 3/5 rule. It's about how we dine out. So my wife and I have an agreement that out of every 5 times that we dine out, that we go eat out, we're going to eat 3 out of 5 times. We're going to eat at a Black-owned establishment. And that still leaves us some leeway for for some Mexican foods, for some Asian food, some Indian food. You know, that allows us something. But you know, but it also means that we being intentional. You know, that's one of my favorite words. So we're intentional about making sure that we spend that money like that, so to support it. And you know, and it's all the way around. You know, as we do our work, we make it a point to do our work in a way that we get double bang for the dollar. You know, oh yeah, scientists. That's to say, Mona's accent beautiful around you. Really, it are. In the Silverback Society, we use her to handle, you know, all of our bereavement stuff. You know, and you call over there, and it always shows up on time, and it's always, most of the time, exceeds our expectations. You know, considering that, you know, you don't really see them putting together. You know, people have to have a certain amount of integrity to do stuff when it's over the phone. You know, when they're not delivering it personally to you, you know, they're delivering it to somebody's funeral. But anyway, yes, indeed, this is all right. Facebook Live. I told y'all, you can go to LloydDennis.com and you click on the Love Doctor show, and it'll bring you to a page where you can watch all this stuff. You can watch the past Facebook Lives. I think this is the 4th Facebook Live. But then I got a bunch of shows that we just recorded the audio, and they're available too. Trying to make this available for people, because there are lots of people in the community that are suffering and don't really get it. Don't really get it. We're coming back to the stuff. Oh, listen to that. Yeah, that's the show's music right there. Yes, indeed. Etta James. Sunday Kind of Love. Yes, indeed. That's it. That's the music that brings me in. So then I love at first sight. Wow! I want a Sunday kind of love. Yes, indeed. What kind of love? What kind of love you want? What kind of love? A love that's on the square. And that's where I come in, because that's the kind of love everybody wants. A Sunday kind of love, one that go past Saturday night, you know. And if you think about it, in life, I'm kind of at the Sunday point. You know, I made 67 last month, y'all. So I'm no longer in the Friday night of life. I done passed through the Saturday night of life. I'm in the Sunday night of life. And it's a Sunday kind of love. It's a Sunday kind of love. And if you can get through the Friday and the Saturday, sometimes I think the Friday is the hardest, man. You can get through the Friday, you got to coast through the Saturday, and then get to the Sunday. But Sunday ain't over with. Sunday ain't over with. This is the beginning of Sunday. So the column, I hope you enjoyed that. If you are having a conversation with me, and you say either one of those 3 words, I've shut down. I'm done. I'm done. It's you can't coulda, shoulda me. And it just occurred to me, whenever somebody does that, they're trying to make you feel bad about something. They're trying to make you feel bad about something. You shoulda. I can't shoulda. No, even me and my boo, you know, she gets a little frustrated with me sometimes. So I'm going to tell you, we went out to dinner last night, right? We at Neil's. I don't know if you've been over there. Woo. Good food, prices right. We over at Neil's, had to wait. Got there like 6 o'clock and had to wait. I thought that was early enough. I'm glad we got there though. Because when we came out, the line was like and it was cold. They had some people almost outside. You know, but now at least there's room for the line to be inside now. But anyway, man, so drove home. forgot my cell phone at Neil's. So, my wife sucks her teeth because I have this problem. I'm always preoccupied with something. I got stuff on my mind, right? And so she's like, you should have. I said, there you go. I can't should have, did nothing. If you want to say next time you should, that's cool. But when you say you should have, I can't should have nothing. All I can do now is hop back in the car and go back across the river and see if I can find my phone at the restaurant. Hope it's some nice people there. And I did. I went back and they had my phone and it wasn't an issue. And then since I was just a little worked up with the anxiety of being away from my phone, I went and had a drink. Ran into some nice people at the Prime. My friend Beverly McKenna and Camille Wentworth, who's a niece, and another lady who I can't remember her name. But anyway, she's works with the McKennas in the museums and stuff. And I had a glass of wine, just one. And then I went home. And so that was bad enough, right? Yesterday I went to buy some wine at one of the big discount houses, right? And couldn't get it because my license had expired. So bright and early this morning, I got up, went to the motor vehicle place, and got my new license. And by the time I got home, I realized I had forgot my eyeglasses. Oh, man. Ooh, my boo went off. Again? Again? You forgot? So we're in that Sunday kind of love, right? So I'm trying to say, now, baby, you could be upset with me every time my absent-mindedness comes into play on stuff like this, Or you could just have a sense of humor and just say, the poor dude is that's because at 67, I don't think I'm likely to change. So now I did resolve. I said, so what I need to do is have a checklist. So whenever I'm someplace, before I get up and leave, so I will try. So I'm gonna be resolved to have my checklist, and my checklist will say, do you have your wallet? Do you have your glasses? Do you have your phone? See? So I will work on a new habit. So that is better, looking forward and resolving or deciding to do something is better than talking about what should have happened. What should have happened. And so just a little peep into the into the life of the Love Doctor Boo. It's a great, we have a great marriage, but boy, let me tell you something. People think they know. My wife is a night ward girl. She's a very pleasant person, but she's a night ward girl. You ain't gonna mess over Miss Boo. And you're gonna hear what she thinks. And but at the same time, she's got my back, has always had it, so I got no place to complain. But what I figured out about this woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff is that some people get into the thing where they need to have control over somebody else. And they use these words like a stick. They like a stick. They use woulda, coulda, shoulda, like to beat somebody up with. And sometimes we do this with young people. And I really don't like to hear us doing this with young people. And in my presence, you can't do it. in my presence, Sandra says I need a hot toddy when I get home. Pour my coffee. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I I've got some issues, but they're not gonna kill me. Just want to share that with everybody. But this control thing, and with young people, because you can really make somebody feel bad by beating them with these words. You know you shoulda. You know you shoulda. You could have did this. You could have did that. And the only reason you're doing that is to beat them up with it. You know, so whenever if a young person, you know, and I've shared this with you before, if a young person is doing something that I don't think is appropriate, or I don't think is useful to them, I'll say, I know you can do better than that. Notice I'm talking about the future. We're talking about the future. Not only that, but we're also saying to them is, I believe in you. I think you're a better person than that. You know, so if we're having conversations about something that we want to see people do differently, stop beating them up, because all they're going to do is hunker down and crunch up and maybe, you know, fight back, protect themselves. Don't do that. Those three words have no place in the language. No place in the language. I don't think they have a counterpart. There's lots of languages where they don't even have a counterpart. That whole concept that there's something in the past that can be different. It's there. Then there's another group of people. I call them the self-righteous, the holier than thou, who will stand in judgment over you because you should have. Or they'll know their favorite is would. Or, you know, I would have. Now you know what you would have did. I would have done this. I would have done that. Man, go to hell. You know, so that's somebody who's making themselves feel better at somebody else's expense. You know, that's somebody who's propping themselves up by comparison with some other lesser human being. Get out of here. I don't really have a lot of time in my life for people like that. I really don't. You know, and then there's some people who are just so rigid. You know, just so into, if you're not like them, you're insufficient. If you don't do it their way, you're insufficient. They should have did. He should have did. Like me. Please. My boss said, Negro, please. You know, so those words have no place in a conversation with anybody. If we don't like what somebody did, the only good that can come from that is hopefully they learn a lesson from it. Hopefully. And you can actually do something constructive. You know, you can say, you know what, next time I would appreciate it if you blank, blank, blank. You know, see how that's not accusing anybody? That's expressing what you would like to see people do. You know? And it's constructive and proactive. You know, so you know, and you really injure your relationships when you get people to feel, one, when you get frustrated about something that can't be changed, and second, when you get somebody that you care about to huddle down and just feel terrible about something that they can't change. Whereas whenever we talk about the future, what we're doing is now we're talking about hope. Now we're talking about opportunity for better. You know, now we're talking about new and improved. Ta-da! Look, Sandy, we all are work in progress. I didn't become the love doctor on my own. I had a lot of help from that woman you call Boo. And also from paying attention. So in my life, I ended up paying attention when I was like 14 years old. Because, I was dealing with a situation where good people, but they wasn't hitting it off with each other. Good people. And some things came out of that where I understood that, sometimes who we are is not who we might become if we're open to learn. If we're open to seeing ourselves, seeing the impact that we have on other people, and seeing some opportunities to improve ourselves. I work with young people at Job Corps. Every 2 weeks, I address the new young people at Job Corps. And so one of the things that I always ask them, and this is germane to what we're talking about now, because what we're talking about, instead of reflecting negatively on the past, that what we need to do is focus on change in the future. And so at the beginning of the conversation, I'll ask the young people, I said, so how many of you want your lives to be better? And I said, one of the reasons I like coming to a place like Job Corps, and this is the way I put it to them, because you got to talk to young people. I say, so I know y'all not tripping anymore. I know that nobody that's here is tripping. Because you kids were sitting around in life, nothing really great was going on, and you decided that you wanted your life to be better, right? You want your life to be better. And you say, yeah, that's why I'm here at Job Corps. You have to help them reflect on that. Because some of them get to Job Corps, and then they start falling back into the attitude they had when they were in the previous school, and habits and behaviors. So I say to them, so can anything get better if it doesn't change? Can anything get better if it doesn't change? Boy, I tell you, you can smell the wood burning. You can smell the wood burning. That question, it's a simple question, but most of them have never confronted that situation. They want a better life, but they haven't understood. If you want a better life, you have to change what you do. You have to change something about you. So I guess that's what I'm saying coming out of this. If we don't like something that happened in the past, then what we need to do is help someone figure out how to do something different in the future. How can we help them do different in the future? You might suggest, like in my case, might suggest, well, Lord, you need to have a mental checklist, no matter where you are, before you get up. Think about your phone, your glasses, and your wallet. You don't have to think about the keys because you can't go anywhere without. All right, that is, put the keys on that list too. Put the keys on that list too. So you see how if you get out of using those 3 words, just throwing those 3 words away, rejecting the concept of discussing something in the past as though it could be different. And we focus on what's next, what's coming up, and how how we can do something differently. Man, that's a game changer. That's a game changer. That turns frustration into hope. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So we, lots of times we have some little things that we do in our life that get us into this, what's the word? Gets us into this routine, this self-defeating routine, self-defeating behavior that if we keep doing it, all it does is create worse frustration, giving up on people, all kinds of crazy. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not gonna tell people that. but that's it. That's it. That's it. You did right. So anyway, I'm enjoying the Facebook Live thing. I'm enjoying this radio show. Want to remind you that next week, week after next, I'm going to be on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Found out I still got jazz, man. I thought I was going to lose jazz. And I still got jazz. Where's the applause button, Jazz? Yay! We got jazz. Who handles Who handles this show so very, very well. So right now, I think it's a good time to take a break. And once again, I want you to know that the song that you're listening to is Louisiana Woman by Big Frank and Lil Frank. And if you haven't seen them, you owe it to yourself to go see these brothers live. I'm going to put the music on Facebook. Hope y'all enjoying that. Yeah, that might work. I might make this a Facebook earphone. Let's see. Oh yeah. Facebook got their own. Y'all got your own headphones now, Facebook. Y'all can listen to the commercials too. Hey, Jazz. They say New Orleans, mysterious. Yeah, that's a jam, huh? Yes, indeed. But I'm saying New Orleans, yeah, Louisiana woman, it's on my mind. Hey, Jazz, look at that. Look what I did. Yeah, they get the whole show now. In New Orleans. Yes, indeed. We do a little Facebook Live innovation here, huh? Y'all like that? Oh, man. Yeah. Come home, kiss me, miss me, walk down there alone. You ain't a woman, got it on my mind. Same woman, she's on my mind. Cause in New Orleans, trying to tell me. Yes, indeed. of New Orleans. Woman on my mind. Woman, often I dream. And a woman on my mind. Love and searching deep in New Orleans. Oh, thanks, Sandra. I think the music helps. Woman, sit on my mind. Woman, talked in my dreams. And a woman, sit on my mind. New Orleans, yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, no. Yeah. So that was it. Can y'all still hear me? Facebook?
I went online to 57cash.com yesterday and bam! Whoa.
I see. Yeah, y'all don't need to hear the commercial. It's like some of them commercials I don't even like. Some of them I like. We appreciate the support, but yeah, look, they haven't recorded. It's recorded. I got it from them on a homemade CD. It's not a published recording. So I got to talk to the fellas. They got to get that up on, at least get it up on what, the Apple, whatever it is. Someplace where you can get it. All right, Jerry, what's going on? I'm loud and clear in Chicago. Oh, it's cold up there. Louisiana woman to North Carolina. It's cold in Chicago. It's real cold. That's the thing about the Facebook, man. You can see this, and actually, if folks go online, they can listen to the show all over the world. All over the world. This has potential. This has real potential. What's up, Terrell? Oh man, this becoming family day here. Family day here. So we in the break. I used to be able to go to the bathroom, y'all, but I can't do that no more. Oh, Terrell, you in Atlanta? Oh man, look, we all over the place now. Y'all kind of cold in Atlanta too. We cold here. Yeah. So I think we're about to come back. Yeah, here it is. Listen to that. Oops, let me put y'all headphones back on. Yes, indeed.
A love to last.
A love to last. And Saturday night. And I like to love. It's more than all at first sight. I want a Sunday kind of. Wow. New Jersey. We got Missouri. New Jersey. Man. Woo, woo. Yes, indeed. Love that song in Square, y'all. Man, we talking to people in New Jersey. We got Missouri. We got Atlanta in the house. We got Chicago. We all over the map, Jazz. We like out there. We out here. And thanks for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thank you, radio audience. I can't see y'all like I see these. Come on. It would be Sandra. You would. I'm not going to repeat that. I'm not going to repeat that. Yeah, I'm going to repeat it. Sandra said, bring a urinal to the station. You would say something like that. Anyway, you're listening to Lloyd Dennis and the Love Doctor Show. WBOK 1230 AM. Online, WBOK1230am.com. I got a call. Who? Lil Frank? Oh, well, put Lil Frank on, man. We're going to talk to Lil Frank. Where you at, Frank? What's up with you, man? I just been playing y'all joint. That's right. Wait, I gotta let the Facebook people get their headphone. There you go. So, yeah. So look here, bro.
What's happening, man? I appreciate the love, man. I'm getting the phone calls, man. They call and letting us know that they're hearing the song, man.
All right.
I appreciate it, man.
So when y'all
know that y'all the first radio station to play our joint.
when so wait, bro.
I believe we headed to the top. Now that y'all putting it out there on the airwaves.
I got a question.
What's up, baby?
Where can they buy this?
Man, we working on that right now as we speak, bro. Trying to get something printed up and get it rolling as soon as possible.
Man, look, you got to get it online someplace, bro. You got to go to Apple Tunes, hey,
man,
Jazz.
I got management.
Jazz, hook these brothers up, man.
Kind of stuff.
All right.
I ain't up to date with it, but
but you be singing your butt off, bro.
Right now, what we focusing on right now is getting it played and getting the people used to hearing it and wanting it, and we can have it in demand.
It's iTunes, bro. Get it on iTunes. That's what Sandra said. Get it on iTunes. Oh yeah, where you gigging at this? Where y'all gigging at nowadays?
Man, every Friday you can see Big Frank, Lil Frank, and Mr. Lloyd, the one-man band.
Oh yeah.
At the LaRue. We in the Wyndham Hotel on Reed. I don't actually have the address.
It's on the service road. It's on the service road. I-10 service road.
Friday from 7 to 9.
It's the I-10 service road right past Reed. It's the Wyndham.
Love Doctor, you know the address. You can let them know what's happening.
But and where y'all at on Saturday? When y'all play at Seals?
We play at Seals this Friday coming up.
Okay, this Friday?
We're going to be at LaRue, and then we're going to go to Seals. And we here for 11 at Seals.
Oh, wow. Y'all start at 11 at Seals.
Huh?
Y'all start at 11 at Seals then, huh?
Yeah, we start at 11 at Seals. It's a kind of like a late show, but it'd be nice, man. You know, people be hanging out and enjoying themselves, some grown-up fun, man. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice.
Wait. Come on, Jazz.
Frank. Is that every week that y'all do that at Seals?
Huh?
Are y'all every week at Seals, or that's
No, we're not every week at Seals.
All right, that's what I am.
We be having certain dates, but she'll call us like, you know, if she need us, you know, if a band ain't make it or whatever, and we got time to do it.
Tell her get her mind right, man. Hey, tell her get her mind right, man. Tell her Love Doctor said get your mind right.
Yeah,
well, you know I always.
Hey, I think LaRue done jumped us though. You know.
No, I got you. I got you.
Every Friday, and you know.
You brought up Lloyd, and I just want people in the audience to understand that.
But look, Love Doctor, I'm gonna be real with you. We got some festivals coming up, man. We got a lot of festivals coming up. We got Lundi Gras, February 12th. That's the day before Mardi Gras. We'll be in Waldenburg Park from 1 o'clock to 2:30.
That's right across the river from my house.
We want everybody to come out and enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's a free concert. Big Frank, Lil Frank, the Dirty Old Men. We hitting the stage at 1 o'clock. We'll be on there till 2:30, man. Y'all come out and check us out.
All right. Man, I love y'all, bro. And you know what? This thing about a father and son. African-American father and son, brother, love y'all have, and y'all demonstrate for one another. I was actually we traveled together, remember? When we did that cruise? And I traveled with these brothers, and so on stage you can feel it, but they genuinely look out for each other. You know, I remember there was something going on with your dad, brother, and you was like all over it. And for me, you know, I'm the Love Doctor, but that's a big, warm, fuzzy thing for me to see brothers good like that to each other. And when y'all perform together, it's like two fingers on the same fist when y'all working, bro. It's like it's like a yin and yang, and it's a wonderful experience. So love y'all, man, and thanks for calling in. But y'all really need to get that song someplace where somebody can buy it. I'm going to be playing it this whole month.
Right.
So,
I appreciate
so
the love, man.
before this month,
The introduction, man. Can I explain? I got about a minute. Can I
yeah.
get a minute?
All right.
Man, nobody introduces us like the Love Doctor, y'all. First of all, like, man, to hear him introduce us, man, me and my pops be backstage and we just be smiling at each other because you hardly get to hear people actually tell you, you know, how good you is or what you do for them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, bro.
He know the whole story with us, man. We done a lot of work together, and he just do it, man. And I wouldn't have nobody else introduce us.
Oh, well, you got to go, bro, because your daddy on the other line. Big Frank.
Go ahead on, let him in. My daddy calling on the other line.
That's right.
He gonna be hype, I tell you that.
What's up, dude? What's up?
Let him in.
Wait, Big Frank?
This is Big Frank, the one and only Shoshone. What's that? Doctor, you made my day, Christmas and New Year's. How you doing?
Doing good, man. I'm fussing at you because y'all need to get.
I was so intrigued about that last conversation about the young people. You blew my mind.
Man. Y'all need to. Hey, Frank, y'all need to get this song up on iTunes or something because people want it, bro. I'm on Facebook, bro, and the folks on here they loving the song. You know the comments are coming. You got to get it some. You're gonna be on this show for a month. You're gonna be on this show for all of January. So in a couple of weeks, I'd like to have some place where people can get this song.
January 10th, they could purchase that song, Louisiana Woman, and You Lied to Me, Baby, and everybody's talking about us. They can purchase that on the 10th on iTunes.
All right, now you're talking.
I had that done for you.
All right, now you're talking.
I appreciate what you've done for me, man, for real.
Well, bro, y'all. I know it, and
appreciate it.
Right. So look.
I heard my son say we got a lot of things coming up, man. We got a lot of things. We got bullets. We got a lot of things coming up.
All right.
Festivals.
Well, we gonna be playing you this whole month, at least a couple of times each show. And right now, I pretty much gotta go. I'm about to run on somebody else's time. So thank you guys.
Nice talking to you. I'll see you Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love y'all, man. Big Frank, Little Frank.
All right.
You got it.
Be
All
good.
Right, y'all. Love you.
Oh,
right,
man.
Thanks so much.
There they go again. And listen, I love Doctor. We're about to get on out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, the topic's going to be Nobody's Perfect. And then after next Thursday, we'll be moving to Tuesday at 2 p.m. as of Tuesday, January the 16th. But next Thursday, we're going to be right back here at 7. There you go. There you go. Boy, that's a jam. And love my Facebook audience and my radio audience and the people in the neighborhood. You know, I'm the love. I just got plenty of love, bro. Because you know what? I found if you roll with love, it's always good. You get the best out of other people, not the worst. My man, New Orleans, so mysterious. That was me. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, my Facebook friends, family, and so it looks like in a couple of weeks we're gonna be able to buy this, and I already got mine, but I'll let you know. I'm gonna let everybody know when we can get this, because this is hot. This could be a national thing, and these brothers deserve it. Yes, indeed. If you catch them live, though, if you ever see these guys live, my boo, if she hear Big Frank and Little Frank, she gotta go. She want to be in the house. So, yes, indeed. You know, when we started the show, this was just a little minor feature, but I think as time goes on, we're going to hear more. We're going to get into this local artist, showing them some love. Showing them some love. Can the Love Doctor do that? Can the Love Doctor show some love to local artists? Is that all right? Is that all right? Yes, go home, woman. Yes, indeed. All right, Facebook. Thank you so much. I feel all the love. And I got to get out of here. Somebody else want to get in the studio because I'm already over time. But you know when you're old dog, they let you do that sometimes.